I know you're listening. You're here because something isn't right. Something feels twisted, upside down. Things don't add up. Hello, human. Welcome to our twisted universe. In this episode, Firedancer gives us some insights on getting through the holidays.
Hi, and welcome to our Twisted Universe. Today we're going to be talking to quantum healer and psychic medium, Firedancer. Hi, Firedancer.
Hey, Christy, how are you?
Good. How are you doing today?
Well, I know we're recording this on solstice, so these energies are popping, and it's really kind of interesting because there's a lot that's going on through the collective, and I'm not going to bore you with a lot of details, but it's like once you hit record, Spirit was like right here, like like let me talk. There's a lot on our plate. Are you ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Okay, first and foremost, congratulations on stepping into your role as the Astari Crystal person. Girl, you are going to be on fire with that. You are meant to lead in that because of the fact that you listen to your intuition and you're not afraid to speak. So it's like, these new energies that are coming in, especially right now, like they are being pouring in. I felt it yesterday. I was sitting at the park and I felt this wave go through, and a lot of us are feeling it. And it's like an earthquake from the inside. So what we have is basically we're the Coke bottle and they're throwing Mentos in us. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I know it's like it's almost like the universe, took its little vessels and said, all right, y'all just got too comfortable. You're sitting in these dark shells. It's time to release you. And it's almost like everybody, they just popped this top off of all of us and shoved a few Mentos in us, turned it back on, shook it up, and then went, here, let's see where you land, and just like threw us out into this. And it's kind of interesting because right now is a big time about health, your physical body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. People are forgetting about spiritual health. Whatever this is that's coming in, it's very, very big. A lot of us are feeling it. We can't explain it. We cannot see. They refuse to show us. And the reason why is because there's a lot of people out here who talk so much that they have been our own delays. We have gotten so excited about knowing that this change is coming. We sat back and let everybody else do the work. That is not how this planet is meant to be. And so, oh, wow. Okay. I'm talking to a Zeta. Okay. Oh my God. These are the rainbow people. These are the Hopi prophecy people. They are here. They're actually here. Okay, so it's really exciting right now. Look at you. I just felt your energy shift. So they're coming through right now because it's the strongest day for them too. And right now, okay, this is a thing. People, if you are feeling like a beacon, like all of a sudden you're sitting there driving and all of a sudden it's like you have this straight line staff and a big old pine cone at the top, you have been activated. Straight up. Yay, congratulations. It's graduation day. Now let's face the world. Okay. Now, I have a funny feeling when people watch this, they're gonna say, okay, this lady sounds a little bit crazy, but I like her vibe, so I'm gonna sit and listen to what she has to say. Okay. Right now is prime time. Now we are going into a time of rest, right? A lot of people have Christmas vacation. They have a whole week off. The world just kind of shuts down for a minute. Now, the vision I was getting was the earth is basically, it's like it's got the crust, right? That's the Coke bottle pop, right? And when this snow comes in, it's going to basically, I see like Mother Earth like curling up under it like a blanket. Like she is literally just like, she just wants to shiver because the shivering breaks. You know, when you shiver, what do you feel? You feel the rattling in your skin, right? You feel it in your bones. And it's like, she's crying. She said, I can't do it anymore. I've had enough. And she asked for help. And this is the time they cannot stop it. It is coming. It's intense. It's very intense. And a lot of people are going to feel like they're spinning out. They're going to feel like they're losing their minds. And the thing is you can't get to that point. You just can't. You have to allow yourself to feel the emotions and work through it. And when your physical body shifts, go with it. It's okay to sit there and say, it's a scary time, and it's a lot of emotion, but we're going to get through it. And I'm sorry, I don't know what, I can feel all this energy coming in, and it's going to be a massive purge. You're going to have people breaking down. You're going to have people begging for forgiveness, old people trying to come into your life. Do not go backwards. Do not go backwards. We don't live there anymore. We are going to burn our houses down. We are all taking, and we're moving out of these houses. Sorry, Christy. This is an intense message. I don't know if you can feel the energy or not.
I'm trying to process. I'm
no,
fascinated.
that frequency. Okay, that frequency is no joke, right? Because Joe, you gotta send me that girl, like for real. That frequency is no joke. But that's the problem. Everybody's been asking for help, but nobody knows how to accept love.
Nobody knows how to accept love?
Nobody knows how to accept love. They think everything comes with some kind of baggage on it. And so there's this gentleman that I'm around a lot, and he's got a lot of anger issues, right? And what I'm noticing is triggers. Okay. Now this is where I'm going to step out, and I'm going to step out here with you guys, and we're going to be observers. Okay. So with all these energies that are coming through and the fact they're shaking us up, it is pull the roots out of the trauma. We need to pull our roots out of the trauma. We are keeping ourselves rooted in this trauma. Okay. So here's the thing. By keeping those roots there, we are literally reaching this point of where we're trying to move forward, but we can't break through that wall. And which is really funny, because when you look at the sun, this is what's happening with the sun. It's literally a lighted ball, and it's going like this. It cannot break through. It just keeps bouncing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the thing is, even though you try to pull yourself out of those traumas and you think you've healed it, have you actually healed it? Because when you get to that root of that and you pull it out and you flow through those emotions, you know when you've flown through those emotions. And if you have not flown through them, this whatever energy that's coming in is going to be extremely hard on you. You got to look at the ugly parts of yourself. No more spiritual bypassing. Like, you have to sit there and ask yourself, where have I been ugly? And wipe it off your face and say, I used to be that way. And you do everything within your power to be a better person, right? But the thing is part of the problem is those who knew us only see the marks we had before. And there are some people who will always have smudge marks on them because they created paths of destruction behind them. Chaos that other people tried to clean up, but they couldn't clean up. You know, this is like the drug addicts, the alcoholics, and all that. Here's the thing. Own it. Own it. 100% own it. Because as you own it and you start loving your ugly parts of you, you transform. That's when you're starting to ascend. That's when you get into that vibration. And the next thing is, allow yourself to be seen. Okay? Each one of us has this energetic imprint. And for every imprint, there's a frequency match. Okay? Whenever you look at a song, does the note stay on the same chord all the way through the song?
No. All right. Do they? The notes? I don't know.
You never see a piece of sheet music where there's one single note that goes
Oh, yeah, yeah.
all the way across, right?
I know what you're saying.
So why are we judging each person's music when we are making our own beautiful chorus and tune?
Right.
We are the music, we are the evolution, we are love. So why do we not accept it? Why do we ask for change yet not willing to walk the walk? Why do we speak these things but yet not willing to talk the talk? Why do we ask to surrender but yet still hold control? When do we surrender and let the universe take control? That was beautiful. Oh my God.
I mean, you know what you're supposed to be doing, you do.
Oh, yeah. And so many people are having a push. Listen to it. Don't fight it. Christy and I have a very personal journey we went through together. And she will tell you she will back me up on this. She's got my 6 on this. Let me rephrase that. She's got my 6 on this. If the universe says you need to do something, you better do it. Otherwise, it's like, I don't know how many times did we get spanked, Christy?
Well, it's not going to go away. It's going to keep knocking on the door.
Oh, no. There's going to come a point where the knocking stops, and that's when the cold sets in. I don't know about you, but I want to be next to that warm fire, and I'm embracing every bit of love I can get my hands on.
I mean, I was pondering today, it feels like we're being completely and utterly bombarded with like a negative, like almost they're trying to prevent us from ascension because they're holding us down with high gas and high food expenses and the cold weather setting in and all the programming, all the shows and everything. I even watched a TikTok today and I could feel the energetics in it, like almost like pulling me down, and I had to really fight it today, like really fight to stay out of 3D and keep my mind positive. Like right now everybody knows what we're supposed to be doing, but are we doing the work? And you're asking why are we fighting it? I wonder.
Dream. We all stop dreaming because the old ways are, see, people are still stuck in old ways. Okay, like I love my roommate dearly. I love her with everything in me, but she's stuck. And I know why I'm here. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna pull you out of the mud at some point. We're gonna get pulled out of the mud. And I'm seeing it in a lot of people because my even the lady I work with, I asked her, I said, what gives you the most anxiety? She goes, change. I fear change. Change is beautiful.
Right.
Do the seasons not change? Does the sky not change after a storm? Do you not have a rainbow after a storm? Chaos precedes change. Chaos has to happen sometimes because you sit in so much solidarity, sitting there eating your bonbons, watching your TV, thinking life is freaking grand. And you know what? You're missing a whole adventure outside. Yeah, it's cold. Bundle up. I am really being talked to right now.
Well, that's what you came here to do.
Right? Health. You need to start taking an importance in your health for real. And if you start getting an aversion to pork, pay attention to that. If you really listen to your body and how it really moves you, depending on your mood, you can see where it shifts. Like I notice with me, it's like morning time, I want fruits and smoothies and all that. But the second I get around all those people and all that energy and all that draining, it's like my energy goes down and I just want food and I don't care what it is. You have teenagers. Okay. These teenagers, oh my God, I feel so bad for the teenagers right now. They are getting hit so hard, plus hormonal changes, plus high school, which means you got everybody else's drama, plus schools are overfilled. Teachers are kind of giving up. Like, we all want to change, but we all don't want to let go. When do you let go?
It's time.
It's time. It is time. I am so tired of being in this looping cycle and trying to make everybody else see. I'm tired. I'm tired. If you go and you meet new people, Oh, doppelgangers. This was another one that came through the other day. How many times have you sat there and said, I swear I just saw myself? Seriously, how many times has that happened to you?
I don't think it's ever happened to me that I saw somebody that resembled me. I don't recall.
Have you ever had a friend call you and say, I swear I just saw you?
I not personally, but I mean, I've heard of it happening to other people.
So, yeah, come to find out, that really does happen. I've heard stories of it, but it does actually happen. Ran into a lady who looked just like me, and I told my friends, like, oh my God, I just saw my doppelganger. He goes, remember, everything is collapsing at once. You're sharing your experiences, you're sharing the knowledge. So this is the knowledge I gained from seeing somebody who looked identical to me, and it scared me to the point of like, we both looked at each other like, what the hell? If you see that, if that happens to you, go to that person, say, hi, I'm such and such. It's so nice to meet you. And they just walk away. Because that person is literally, it's an extension of you. Like the way I'm seeing it all is like you're literally seeing a kaleidoscope of yourself. You are sitting in the middle of a kaleidoscope. And it's funny because when you look at these people, sometimes it's like you remember yourself at a point in that point of your life, and you have to ask yourself, did I heal everything in that? And people say, oh, there is no healing. Well, there is. You kind of heal by, you can't sit there and heal an infection if you don't pull out the root. Right? Right. So focus on love. Focus on love. Ask the universe every day, how good can it get? Set your mind. How good can it get? It's funny. I used to do that. And I saw somebody else. This isn't about me. I'm sorry. It's just, I can speak from experience and tell you that if you really do try to shift your perspective and you try to wake up in a better mood, more positive things happen. And it's not a bad day. If something happens, it's a bad moment, not a bad day. And all this stuff we all already know. So why don't we take our own advice? So it's a lot. I'm sorry, Chrissy, that all came out like the way it did. It's just, they are so excited. Like they want to talk. So if you're a medium, you're going to start hearing from these people. The kids have already seen them. Right. And I know some of us have had experience with them, but they are very, very selective to who they come to. So, you would know them, and the thing is they don't present themselves right away. They have to, if you really see them, you would really know. But those who really see them don't speak on their full features. And trust me when I say that, because we're giving away too much information. Slumber. Let's hibernate. Let's enjoy this winter. Let's just breeze through, because when retrograde comes in, we're about to get dragged. Show up or get dragged. And that's in the astrological alignment.
So for the holiday season, we should be just, snuggling.
Forgiveness.
What were we doing?
Forgiveness. Accept love. Allow old things to fall away. However, if one allows the fall away and the other one wants to continue to be behind, like the talking behind the back, like stabbing in the back and stuff, that's not going to end well for people. This is a time where you really have to find yourself, accept yourself completely, and love yourself, because and I know that's a hard thing to do. I do.
I think it's hard for anybody to stop and take a moment just to take care of themselves. I don't know why we don't think we deserve it. We take care of everybody else
because of the pressure. And it hit me the other day because and I am speaking up for men here. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna speak up for the men here. Gentlemen I work with, standing there yesterday, we're talking about this crazy story, because I'm talking about the mushroom in the park story. And this man starts laughing so hard, and I do this like little dancing. I do this 30-second dance it out, right? If something feels good or whatever, you dance it out. Like that whole thing off of Grey's Anatomy. Totally snagged it. Works great. And I got him dancing, and I looked over, and the other guy we were working with comes around. He starts talking to, and as I look, my friend who had just had dancing has a single tear roll down his face. He broke. He finally broke. And that's the thing, guys. Ladies, remember, men need us too. And men, let the walls down. Allow the love to come in. We have to just really, it's gonna get rough, but it's not gonna get rough. Does that make sense? Like, to those who look through the eyes of doom and gloom, see nothing but rough. Those who look through the eyes of love see nothing but opportunity. We got to shift our vision. We got to shift. You want to shift? Then shift. But quit sitting on your butt and talking about it. Straight up. Yeah. Every moment, every day.
I think people are fascinated with, developing their psychic abilities and stuff, but they don't want to sit and meditate.
Well, the thing is that's the thing is you have it so ingrained that, you got to sit and quiet and breathe. No, some of the best meditation is roll your window down, crank up your music, hit an empty highway, and just go. That is the best meditation. That's where your ideas inspire. That's where you get away from the mundane, where you get away from the normal, where everything just seems lighter. Why do kids love road trips? Guarantee you, ask your children. You could ask your grandchildren. Hey guys, you want to take a little road trip? Where are we going, Grandma? I don't know. Let's just go. Yeah, because it's exciting, because that's when you dream. Do you guys realize what we're doing to ourselves? Like, come on. For real.
Right.
And I feel like I'm beating on like an empty message, but it's like at the same time, it's like last call. Here you go. We're here. Wake up. As they fly by. Are we flying with them? Or are we going to stay here and keep sleeping?
Right.
Okay, I'm done. I'm closing. Thank you. I have to stop. It's a lot. And if I don't stop, it's going to be an over processing for me. And that's going to just, right now I'm in a good space. Let's stay there. What do you say?
That sounds good. Just really quick, you mentioned that you might have some classes coming up.
Yes, actually I do. I have. It's so funny because it's basically with everything I just talked about. That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to guide people who are stuck, and and it's so funny because like Spirit's guiding me in it that the 28th, 29th, and 30th of this month, if you have woken up or you're really confused and you feel like you need to pull that root or whatever, that's the class for the 28th for you. The 29th is a little bit more advanced, and the 30th is, okay, let's get this done. Let's dive in deep. This is the ones who are just like, they keep hitting those loops, right? And it's $20. It's going to be done over Zoom, and it's going to be very intense. I'm going to encourage pencil and paper or pen and paper, water, something to scream into if you're not in your own house where you can't just like let go of a scream. So like a pillow, a blanket, rolled up blanket or whatever you need. And there's gonna be some good activities with it, followed by some fun afterwards and some time to kind of let loose and talk and just, be kind of in that moment with, people who just went through this big journey with you. So it's like, it's kind of like reaching out for a new support system. So I guess it'd be my first spiritual AA meeting.
Well, that sounds intriguing.
All right, honey. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me on your show and holding space with me. And I am so excited to see where your crystal journey takes you. Oh, this is so exciting.
Thank you. Bye now.
All right.